All right, let's get caught up about a number of goings on in the American political world. Hillary Clinton is never running for president again. This is what she is now saying. And this is interesting because there has been increasing speculation, not only from some on the left who are skeptical of the establishment Democratic Party, but also for many on the right who seem convinced that at some point Hillary Clinton will return and 2024 will be a rematch between Trump and Clinton. Hillary Clinton is now very directly saying she is not running for president again. She was interviewed by Norah O'Donnell. She was asked the question directly. And then maybe more interestingly, she was asked, well, then what about if Trump runs in 2024? Let's take a look at this. This is pretty interesting.
Hillary Clinton is on a new campaign of sorts with her daughter Chelsea for a new Apple TV Plus docuseries highlighting extraordinary women. It's called Gutsy. We sat down exclusively with the former secretary and asked her what's next. Would you ever run for president again?
No, but I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we have a president who respects our democracy and the rule of law and upholds our institutions.
What if Donald Trump runs again?
He should be soundly defeated. It should start in the Republican Party. Grow a backbone. Stand up to this guy. And heaven forbid, if he gets the nomination, he needs to be defeated roundly and sent back to Mar-a-Lago.
The Florida mansion now in the spotlight after an FBI...
Okay. So she's being very clear here. She's not running for president again. Now, those who are committed to the idea of some conspiracy to install Hillary Clinton or whatever, they will say that she still might run. But I believe her. It seems very clear that she isn't running. And I think that this is correct. I don't think that she should run again. She would have been a better president than Trump. I voted for her, but I believe that the window has passed. And I think it's the same thing with Bernie Sanders, quite frankly, even though I know there are many in my audience who don't like it when I say that. And when I say this, I am not speaking, I want to remind everybody, one of the ways in which I hope the left is different from the right is that we don't deify candidates. Trump often will say, I don't know that Joe Biden has anybody running around with a Biden hat or a Biden shirt or whatever. Yeah, because on the left, my desire is that we see elected officials just as people with whom we hopefully agree on more than we disagree, and we vote for them and then we move on with our lives. In other words, the right has these cults of personality. Sometimes the left does too. And sometimes when I say I think Bernie's time has passed, people will get very angry with me because they see Bernie almost as a sort of deity. I voted for Bernie in the primary and Hillary ended up being the nominee. I voted for Hillary in the general, but she lost. I would vote for either of them over Trump or DeSantis or whoever. But I think both of them, despite me voting for them, are now beyond running for president. And I mean, listen, maybe Hillary should run for special master and could review those documents. No, I'm kidding. But I believe this is the right decision. I believe it is really, it's been said for a while now, really since Obama, I guess, so a while, 6 years. It's been said for a period of time now that overall the Democratic Party needs to look younger in its ranks for presidential candidates. I think that Hillary recognizes that. I think Bernie recognizes it as well. I don't think either is going to run for the Democratic nomination in 2024. And there really are lots of good people around. And I've talked about many of them. And I would like to see some other new people run. And we'll have plenty of time to talk about that. One of our sponsors today is Feels. Feels is a premium CBD designed to help you feel your best, delivered right to your door. With everything going on in our daily lives, we all need to take a moment to relax, and that's where Feels comes in. Many people report CBD helping with anxiety, stress, and sleeplessness. If you have aches or pains, there are people who use CBD as a safe, natural method for relieving pain without side effects. Feels CBD oil is awesome. The CBD-infused mints are great. They leave you with fresh breath. You can try Feels caffeine-free focus melts to get you through the afternoon slump. Feels even offers a free hotline with experts to give you advice about CBD, dosage, finding the right starting point. And when you join the Feels monthly membership, You'll save money on every order, and you can pause or cancel at any time. Become a member today and get 50% off your first order with free shipping when you go to feals.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.